Kayo, kanina
Ay,
nakat po
sorry.
kayo. Pwede niyo po ulitin yung sinabi niyo na the arrest was more than that? Is that what you were saying? That was it to stop
Yes.
Bato from voting?
Yes, that's right. It turns out that Bato was only the beginning of the entire story. Yung pala, more importantly, they really wanted to change and get back the leadership of the Senate because there was so much at stake. Nakapusta na pala doon yung CONAS. Kasi ang problema nila, matatalo sa impeachment sa Senado, mananalo pa si VP Sara sa 2028, iditepok na sila. Kaya ang pag pinag-uusapan, ikasa na ang CONAS. Palitan ng konstitusyon, dagdagan ng 3 taon ang mga kasalukuyang kongresista and extend the term even of the president until 2031 and no elections except perhaps for local positions. The other alternative was also discussed to raise the age for the presidency from 45 to 50 so that VP Sara would be disqualified. So this is a very high stakes game. It has little or nothing to do with Bato. He appears to be just a sidelight. And galit ang Pilipino sa term extension. Ayaw natin ng Noel. Bakit natin pipilitin na naman to? This has lost time and time again.
All right, but Senator, these are very serious accusations, even against the president. I just want to ask you, who is your source? Where did you get this information regarding the CONAS plan? Kasi napakadetalyado po ng sinabi ninyo. Baka maakusan kayo ng Malacanang na chismis to, nag-iimbento kayo ng kwento. Who is your source on this, Senator?
Yes, one of the guys who was there, pinagmamalaki nila, pinag-uusapan, at it was relayed to so many congressmen. If you recall, before the vote on the impeachment, 3 yung incentive package, 20 million in cash, 200 million, 250 pa in hard or infrastructure DPWH project, malamang may flood control pa yan para matindi ang kickback. Ikatlo, don't worry about the churches, don't worry about Visayas, Mindanao, and the DDS because there will be no election. Noel ang benta nila. Yun ang part 3 ng incentive package. Tapos, yun nga, gusto nila tigilan na ang flood control investigations kasi mabigat na yung ebidensya, limpak-limpak na yung dokumento, ang dami nagpipresenta at kahit kamag-anak ko, klaro naman na may ebidensya na kay Martin Romualdez, andyan kay Sandro Marcos, andyan rin kay Presidente Bongbong. Kamag-anak ko to, pero wala tayong magagawa. Andiyan na yung ebidensya. Pagkatapos, yung pinag-uusapan, yung budget na, because July 2027 budget already, and then 2028, alam natin, that's the election budget. And it was assured to the congressmen, this will also be the CONAS budget. We are going to change the constitution, and yun ang gagawin. Magkakaroon ng CONAS na kasalukuyang inuutos. Ayan, at linuluto na ng maigi.
No, but Senator, I mean, your credibility is at stake here. You're actually accusing the president of wanting to stay longer in power, which was, I mean, forgive me for saying this, but the very problem that was with your own father, your late father, of wanting to stay in office for a much longer time than he was meant to stay in office. You are throwing that same accusation on your brother. Do you have the facts, the people, witnesses, sources that are credible on this, Senator Amy?
Kausap ko ang maraming tao. I'm not certain that they'll come forward and be prepared to talk. But certainly, if there's anyone who knows the consequences of self-perpetuation and corruption, it should be me. Galit ang Pilipino sa usapin ng term extension. Yung palalagain mo, ipapalagi mo yung sarili mo sa pwesto, pipigilan ba natin ang mga Pilipino sa kanilang karapatan? Bilang Marcos, ako higit sa lahat. Alam ko yan. Kaya wag na wag nilang gagawin yan.
No, because the CONAS was not anywhere. It wasn't discussed at any point, right? I mean, you're the one that actually brought it up today. It's like you've exposed a plan. So what I'm asking is if your sources are credible on this, because Malacanang for sure will not take this. As you've said it this morning, you're accusing the president of wanting to have no elections to extend his stay in power. Okay, unfortunately, Senator,
Yes, they're credible. They attended the
Okay.
meetings. The meetings first in Soler. Don't worry. Okay.
Senator, my apologies, but we're losing you. Can you repeat? They've attended the meetings where? Okay. This is quite unfortunate. I apologize to our viewers for this and okay, Senator Amy Marcos is back. I think she's reconnecting. At
Sorry,
least let's,
nandito na naman ako.
Oo.
I'm back.
Let's finish this at least, ma'am. May 4 minutes tayo with extended head start. Okay, but we hope to have you back. Sige, binanggit nyo, it's credible kasi they've attended the meetings where?
Yes, they attended. I know that there were meetings held in Soler Hotel. There was a meeting also. These aren't secret meetings, by the way, kasi they were planning for the impeachment. Understandably, no? Pero kung uulitin ni Bongbong yan, alam na niya magiging kahihinatan nito. Bakit niya uulitin? Alam namin. Kung may nakakaalam niyan, kami ang nakakaalam. Ba't uulitin to? Self-perpetuation? Pagkatapos titigil yung corruption issues? Pwede ba naman yan? Hindi pwede yan.
Now, Senator, does the House Speaker, is House Speaker Boji D on this? The alleged CONAS term extension, everything you've mentioned.
I haven't spoken to Boji, but I was told that he was part of the conversation. Yes, I was told that clearly he was part of the meeting as well as the consequent explanations given to the congressmen who were assured not to worry about all the churches that were very angry, as well as not to worry, especially for the Visayas and Mindanao congressmen. Huwag kayong mag-alala, wala namang eleksyon eh. Noel tayo, hanggang 2031 kayo, pati ang Pangulo. Kung magkaka-eleksyon lang for local positions, governors and down. Wala yung national. Kaya no problem. Bumoto kayo sa impeachment. Don't worry. Ganun yun eh.
All right. I think on that note, sadly, we don't have enough time, but I do hope that we get to speak about this again in the next few days. But Senator Amy Marcos, now you've convened as an impeachment court. You are a known ally of the Vice President. How can the people trust, frankly, that you will be impartial?
Yes, I think in an impeachment trial, what we were talking about is justice and not politics. I swore to abide by the Constitution. I was voted in by the Filipino people, and to them, I am loyal. Walang kaibigan, walang partido, walang politika. Sana, ganun din ang iniisip ng nasa minorya ngayon. We all know that time and time again, Senator Ontiveros has spoken about the impeachment. We also know na katunggali ni VP Sara, si dating Senate President Soto at pati na rin si Senator Pangilinan. Sana lahat kami, ang isipan namin, Constitution first and the people first. Para sa akin, yun ang maliwanag.
All right. On that note, I want to thank you for joining me today, and I do hope you fix your Wi-Fi. That's one
Yes.
thing. I hope you fix that soon.
Thank you very much. Marami
Alright.
yatang bumabara ng Wi-Fi namin. Bye-bye!
All right. All right. That was
Maraming
Senator
salamat.
Amy Marcos. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thanks for the
Okay.
quickie interview.
Thank you.